So, a few observations after attending my first NFL training camp on Monday with the Chiefs. First one since 1996, which was my last one with the Atlanta Falcons. And I mentioned in my video earlier, so make sure you check that out. I didn't fully watch practice in detail because I was busy talking to the alumni, but I did see some things that stood out. One is you quickly recognize that training camp now it's a big event. It's like a big event. The crowds, I couldn't believe how many people were there. It had been raining all morning. You got to reserve your tickets. You're standing in line. You're going through security. They're checking your bags and stuff. I mean, this stuff is all new. I asked my wife, I was like, babe, what was it like when you used to come watch me during training camp? And she's like, well, I used to just park over here, walk down the hill, and sit down and watch practice. That was it. Not like that anymore. I mean, it's like I said, it's a big event. Vendors were out there. There was a Chiefs store. I heard they even have like music cranking during practice when the weather is good. And it had been raining that day, so there was no music. But, they just keep that energy and excitement going. The helmets, I noticed right away, the helmets are so much bigger. This was my helmet back when I played. And the helmets are like that much bigger now. And obviously there was half of the guys are wearing those helmet covers to obviously all of this is concussion prevention. They were wearing shells the day I was there, the little bitty shell pads. We didn't have those back when I played either. But I was just sitting there thinking about how very little contact happens in training camp. They can only have no more than 16 full pad practices, and they can't have two in a row. And I'm like, dang, we were 5 weeks, 4 weeks, we were doubles, full pads, contact. But I know things have changed a lot, and that benefits. I tell you what it benefited me. I would have thrived in camps today with very little contact like that, because whenever I put on pads, it added 20 pounds. I weighed 157 pounds. Whenever I was just in helmets, I was flying around that field. So it would have been a huge advantage for me. But the one thing I did notice there, and I've also seen on social media too, players celebrate a lot more in practice. They do. One-on-one, 7-on-7 team, they're making catches. And, I mean, guys are like spiking the ball and dancing and celebrating in one-on-ones. And you're supposed to make the catch. If a DB makes an interception, I mean, this is practice. You're supposed to make the play. It's like, we didn't do that. We never did that in practice. I mean, obviously you do it in the games, but I know it's an indication that the game has changed. It is a show. People are watching, they're cheering, even in practice, and there's social media. So that was a little different. But other than that,